Hi, this is Annie from Saucy Social Media, and I've had a request to do some explanations about using groups in Facebook. So here it is. Let's have a look at where you find your groups. This is the home wall or the newsfeed wall here, and as you can see, the groups I belong to are lined up here, and there's a lot, believe me, because people keep adding me to groups. And of course, you can see your pages are down here and all that sort of thing. Now, it's really, really easy to create a group. You just simply click create group at the bottom of this. You fill out this little form. You decide whether you give it a name. You have to add some people to create a group. So a group is not considered viable with just one person in it. So you have to already have decided at least one other person is you're going to add to the group. Then you have to decide whether you want it to be open, viewable, and joinable without asking by everybody. Closed, which means it's viewable by others, but they have to ask to join, or it's a secret group, which means it's not viewable by anyone else, and basically you have to invite people to join, and so it remains a secret group. And then you just simply click create, at which time you'll see another form that asks you to give it a description, and you just describe what the purpose of that group is for. I'm not going to create a group right now. This is one of my personal groups, and it's oh, hang on, I've clicked on the wrong thing, missed it. This is for people who've already been to my workshops and would like to be able to ask questions and add comments and to other workshop attendees. So this is my group, and I can play with it as much as I like. Now, one of the things you need to understand about groups is that people do often add you without asking. Now, sometimes even if they don't know you, and this happens to me a lot. Now, the first thing I have a few choices when that happens, and as you can see, I can just simply add friends to group here, and that's what they do. So, once people do that to you, you have a few options. You go into the group and you click on here. Now, you can choose to leave group immediately. And I have to be honest, I often do that. If I don't see any point to me being a part of that group, as much as they might like me to belong to it, I just leave. Um, Now, I have a lot of other options in here because I own this group, but if I didn't own this group, a lot of these options would not be here. I think there's only two: go online to chat and leave group. Pretty much is or report group. That's about all you'll see if you don't own the group. So that's the first option you have. The other option is that a lot of people leave groups because they're so sick and tired of all those notifications about so and so said this in this group, so and so said. The easy way to fix that is this handy little thing here: notifications on or off, or you can customize them. But really, it's really simple. You just click off if you don't want to receive any more notifications in your emails, etc. That means you will actually have to look along here to see if there's any new notifications in that group, and you go, oh, I'm very interested in that group and I want to see what's just been said, and so you just click on it and go read the latest comment or post. That is pretty much the easiest thing to do with groups. Now, a couple of other small things that you can do. Groups are allowed to post photos like everywhere else. The other cool thing about groups is that they're allowed to add documents. Now, the documents work a little bit like Word. So if you click on Doc, you can create a document and you give it a title, and you've got some editing options here. You start typing and away you go. Now, one of the coolest things I've seen about a use for documents, and I haven't done it in this one, is to create a document that is basically a members networking list. And so and this is how easy it is. And then you can just simply, it's really easy, just simply go like, same as anyone else, anything else, you just bold it. And then I do this a lot in pretty much all my groups because it allows um, people to, in the members list, to find out who those people are. And I'll keep doing that at a later date. But you get the idea, and then just simply click Create Doc, and immediately you've got a document that people can see is there, and it's listed up here as one doc. I'm in groups with about 15 documents. Some of them, that gets a little bit too much because you um, don't know. They used to have them down the side, which was very handy. Now they kind of hide them, but realize that they're there and they're usable and useful. Okay, I think that's a good little synopsis of groups to start with. Thank you for listening, and this is Annie from Saucy Social Media signing off.